The worst mistake that you can make in your 20s is working all the time and just grind, and you completely disregard and forget to enjoy your life. This is the worst mistake that you can make in your 20s. Now, this video is not going to be applicable for most people because most people are too busy. I would say 90% of people that I know or that I've seen out there are too busy having fun, too busy going to clubs, going to raves, just enjoying life and having too much fun and not really having life goals and just settling for a 9-to-5. So this isn't applicable for most people, but this is for you who is watching and all you do is just grind and work, and you're on like the opposite end of the spectrum. And this is something that I actually had to learn very recently last month, is to enjoy life a lot more and build an enjoyable life, so then I can also perform better when I go to work. Because if all you do is focus on work, career, at some point you're just going through the motions and you're eventually going to be a human doing, not a human being. You're going to be like a robot, essentially. And you're just doing the things and taking orders, and that's all you're doing. You're just working. You're going to work your life away. Your soul is going to come out of your body. You're working your soul out of your body. You're working out your spirit. You're going to be emotionally drained, psychologically drained. And it's not a good feeling at all. And this is one of the big mistakes that I feel like you can make in your 20s if all you do is just work and not have any sort of enjoyment in life. Now, that's not to say sometimes there are sacrifices that you have to make when you're building a business, when you're trying to achieve something that's going to be very difficult. It requires a lot of time, effort, and energy. There is going to be sacrifices that you have to make. But one thing that I feel like is overlooked is a lot of people don't tell you nothing really ever matters as much as we think it is. You know, in the grand scheme of things, we're just like here in this small little timeline of humanity and also of the universe. Like, we're just here for a small little timeline. And so the very important lesson is to find enjoyment in everything that we're going to be doing. You know, make life enjoyable as much as you can. Don't forget to enjoy your life as well, and focus on the other things that matter, the other things, the other categories of your life, the buckets that you need to water as well. That's not just work and finance. That's something that I had to learn and remind myself all the freaking time, because you know, a lot of the things in my life I've completely disregarded. All I did was just focus on work. I was just in my room all the time, taking calls, working. I've completely disregarded going out, having fun, having life experiences, going on dates, having a social life, putting myself out there where I'm having new life experiences. That's something that I neglected. And I can tell you it bites you in the ass in the long term, because I've been working so much and grinding. I find myself asking myself, like, why am I doing this? What am I doing all of this for? You know, if it's not even fun, there's no enjoyment out of this. What am I even doing this for? What's the whole point of this? And on top of that, if all I was also telling myself, like, I'm just going to be working all the time. Like, maybe when 5 years from now, once I have a certain amount in my bank account, once I make a certain amount of income, then I'll start focusing on different categories of my life that I want to focus on. But that's like the same thing as saying I'm going to work out my right bicep and then I'm going to work out my left bicep. Whereas I can be doing it both at the same time. And it's also found it like it's backfired, you know, just focusing on work only and not anything else in my life. It's backfired more than it's done me good. And so I feel like that's one of the big mistakes that you can make in your 20s. If you're someone who's an entrepreneur, you want to be a high performance person, and you're wanting to achieve things, don't forget to enjoy your life. Don't forget about the little things that matter. You know, the little hobbies that you like to do that gives you enjoyment, the experiences. Don't forget to enjoy life as a whole. And there's more than it to just working all the time. If you find value in this video, give me a like, share, subscribe. I just posted a video. This was my most viewed video so far about how I use a whiteboard to 10x my productivity. You can click that over here, or you can watch this video over here that YouTube is going to recommend for you.